What is up, guys? It's your boy Big Guy Bets back at again with another free picks video. I am happy as of this moment. We did just do one of the things I never advised for you guys all to do, but because of how this weekend went, we did something that was a lot of fun, guys, but definitely butthole puckering, but we ended up cashing. So money is in our pockets. The books are drowning. I'm going to hit the intro and then we'll get all into it.
What Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh.
No good! No good! Yeah! Dude!
What's up, guys? Again, this is your boy Big Guy Bets back at again with another free picks video. If you guys don't mind, if you are new, go ahead, hit the pause button, go ahead, hit the like button and that subscribe button so you're notified every single time I post, guys. This is a fresh video. We are going to be talking about the Monday night slate, but before we do, I need to talk about my quick get even or get even worse. This one, guys, was a pretty nice little banger to end the day. We bet this both on DraftKings and we bet it on Bovada. Bovada just doesn't allow at the bigger margins, kind of like how DraftKings does, which I really love about DraftKings and FanDuel sportsbooks. But in this one, guys, so the reason why you do these get even or get even worse, let me explain to you guys. So throughout the day, you bet your usual stuff, and if you have a pretty great day, you kind of go maybe light on Sunday Night Football unless you just want to hammer the books, or you have kind of a rough mid-afternoon slate and you just can't get that out of your head, so you go straight to the Sunday night game pissed off. Well, that is what happened today, guys. I am a Denver Broncos fan. I did have them in my pick 5 in my winnable, or I guess you can't really say winnable. A lot of different cappers kind of joined up for this pick 5 contest, and I did have the Broncos, and that was the most bet out of all of them. I should have known that everybody else would choose that, so definitely sucked that Danny Dimes kind of threw all over the Broncos defense. But for those of you that did not get a chance to look at or see how that game went, I can't post what I recorded all my reactions this weekend, guys, for TikTok, for YouTube, all for the content, because I know how many people love the intro video. I can't post any of that footage. I know it's good footage, but there was, I'm sure I would have had to bleep out everything because my oh my, I kept on saying things that YouTube would probably take me down for, talking about, mental health in my head. So I'm all for everybody that has a mental health issues, so I'm not going to be putting that out there, but life is worth living. That's the only thing I'll say. I maybe said a couple things of maybe it wasn't like that. So that's kind of give you a little tidbit about that. But my favorite team is the Broncos, guys. I had them -1.5 in there. Fairly large wager on this one. And when you throw a pick with 8 minutes left when you're in the red zone, Bo Nix, and then you miss a field goal off the uprights for 40 yards, really just a chip shot in a dome, by the way, no weather affecting it. And then on top of that, you have the team miss the 60-yard field goal, but you get a penalty that gives you an untimed down, then to lose the game on that. One of the most brutal beats I've had in a while. Oh, since the Bears game when they gave up 22. Oh, and then since the Ravens game when they gave up 21 points in the fourth quarter. So there's been a couple bad beats this year that kind of just make me question why we're here. Why are the books kind of roping us into these bets and then ripping the rug right from under us? I have not had a lucky one go my way quite yet. I know my time is coming, so you just got to keep on going, keep on plugging away, and the books will reward you with some of that stuff. So I think they're still pissed off how much money we beat them by in preseason. But anyway, long story short, guys, being a Broncos fan is terrible. I wish I never had been introduced to this Broncos franchise since 2016. Every single year of my life has been absolutely miserable. Thank you, Denver Broncos, for making my fall a complete shit show. The only reason that I have any fun is for this team right here, the Boise State Broncos. They give me at least a little bit of hope, glimmer, fashion, whatever it may be. But the Denver Broncos probably are, they are the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Let's just put it that way. But long story short, guys, because of that matchup, I did do two things that I want you guys to never do. Never go on blackjack after. Just going to say that. Not a big blackjack guy, but I mean, when it rains, it pours. So I'm not even going to say what happened there. I don't know if there's anyone listening, my girlfriend on the other side of the wall, but I needed to do a get even or get even worse. And which basically means, guys, you put, all the money that you kind of lost on that last wager or whatever you had throughout the day, and you put it on the Sunday night slate, and you either get your money back and get even, or you lose and you get even worse. Well, we hit a very, very easy one, guys. We had the Falcons plus 10.5 and the under 49.5. How I viewed this game was I knew that the whole public was kind of going to go off of Vikings and what they kind of look like in the fourth quarter, but truthfully, guys, there is no way that J.J. McCarthy had he wasn't thinking about this game, okay? His kid was just born earlier on in the week. He was not paying attention to this game. He was not focused. He was not ready for this one. Whereas the Falcons, Michael Penix, not saying he played well at all, but he kind of has that extra added motivation. Last time he played J.J. McCarthy, he lost in the national championship game when they kind of had that historic run for the Washington for that Washington team that was pretty special. So I think there was that little factor there. The Falcons coming off that terrible loss that they had against the Bucs. And then, guys, the under. Okay, that's another one. It's just kind of like when these primetime games get put on for full display for everybody kind of made their money throughout the day. Well, the books are going to make sure that last game is ass. That last game was complete and utter ass, and I loved it because I had the under. Okay, if I had the over, I would have probably been looking for the nearest sharp object, but I wasn't. So, honestly, one of the easiest two-leg parlays. This came out to minus 120. I mean, obviously, Falcons just said keep the fucking points, and then the under 49.5. I believe the final score is like 22-3 or 6 or so. I don't remember what the final score was. I know it was less than 30 points. So I had plenty of points to work with all over the place, and then I had a Bovada one that was Falcons plus 3.5 paired up with the under 43.5. Just an easy one, guys. So get even worse. Definitely got my all my VIP clients happy after that one. So what that brings us to, guys, is today, which is now Monday. I'm going to be posting this video kind of late, but the reason why I'm hopping on here, yes, I didn't give out any free picks, and I think that I guess I'm superstitious enough, and a client brought it up to me. If I give out a free pick, most of the time, guys, all the picks just kind of flow together and they win. Whenever I give out free things to the people, I don't know if it's just gambling, luck, gods, whatever, but when I don't gatekeep, it ends up winning more, so I'm not going to gatekeep this last pick, guys. I have my last pick 5 pick, and it is going to be in the chart. Okay, so we're looking at this game. We got the Texans minus 150 and the Bucs plus 130. The spread is 2.5. First things first, when I look at this game, guys, I think, okay, who does the public like? Who does the public want? Okay, and I have the odds posted up, but we're not going to look at that. You kind of look at these two teams. Who has looked good? The Bucs looked better than the Texans last week. They won on the road against the Falcons. They look a little bit better at this point. The Texans did look absolutely awful against the Rams last week, but I do think the Rams are pretty solid. But you're looking at a Texans team that probably isn't better than the Bucs, and obviously you can kind of take that for what you will. But I think this Texans defense is stellar. I think they're rock stars, to be honest. I think that they can really stop this Buccaneers team, but I think that, with the Emeka Egbukas, and I'll show you guys my write-up for this one. I have the over 74% of the money is on the road dog, the Bucs, because why wouldn't it be? Emeka Egbuka, all the shiny new toys. The Texans are favored for a reason. It is a bounce back game, guys, under the lights. I mean, you can kind of see all this. 55-40 ATS if you lost week 1 going against a team that won their first game. So 72% of the time, if you just blindly bet a team that lost a week 1 and a team that won week 1, you'd be up 70. You'd win it 72% of the time, guys. So I really like that stat. That was one of my favorite stats that I kind of found when combing through all this stuff. So that is why I like the Texans in this spot. I think that they're giving you that 2.5. I think they're baiting you and taking the Buccaneers, especially with that plus money sign just kind of sitting there with Baker. I think that everybody that's public really does like them. I think in this specific spot, this is where CJ Stroud needs to show that he's either the franchise guy or he's not the guy. Not saying if the Texans go 0-2 on the season that their season's over, but truthfully, I think that the Texans, if they go down 0-2 or go 0-2 and we see another bad CJ Stroud, well, they're kind of thinking of what the hell are we doing here with this quarterback? So I think that this is a spot where CJ Stroud's going to show out. I really do like this Texans defense, and I think that they show out in this one. I do like, you can go either way, guys, but I will be taking the -2.5 at -120. That is going to be my favorite play in this one. Another little tidbit here, I really do like Nico Collins +140 to score a touchdown. Again, if the Texans are going to be winning this game, I think that CJ Stroud's going to be on his game, and I think that Nico Collins is going to be the primary beneficiary of that. I think that he's going to get at least over 100 yards. I think he's also going to grab a touchdown as well. But I thought that the Falcons were moving the ball up and down, just made too many mistakes. I think the Texans take advantage of those mistakes a little bit more than the Falcons did, and I don't think that they're going to lose this opportunity in order to beat the Bucs. So we are going to go ahead and take the Texans. Like I said, we're going to be taking -2.5. I wouldn't blame you guys for doing -150 on the money line, but the Texans will win this game, in my opinion. We do have a second one. I will not be going over it too much, but one thing I'm going to note in this one, if I were to kind of look at the two games, I do lean a little bit more under in this one, and I like the over more in this one, just because I think that both Chargers and Raiders, I think that these games are kind of shootouts in a way. I think that Geno's going to be slinging that thing all over the place in a good way and bad way. I think a lot of people are on the Chargers, and I mean, why wouldn't you be? They looked really good against the Chiefs, but kind of what we're seeing with the Chiefs is maybe they're not the Chiefs of old. Their offense isn't as potent as it usually is, so, but I don't definitely love the Raiders, but I think in this one specifically, you could plug your nose and take them and kind of see you there. But I love when they do the 2-night ones, because you can kind of take your best from one and the best from other, tease it up, and make your money that way, guys. This has been a great year for teasers, especially for teams that you really do like. They end up kind of cashing outright, but if I were to give you a best play in that one, I do, or a little plus money play in this one, I like it. Oh, wow. He was plus money a couple minutes ago. I do like Omari Hampton to score his first touchdown in his career. Obviously, we got two of the best young running backs in the game, at least for rookies. Ashton Genty and Omari Hampton in this one. Really excited. I love to see that they're favored to score touchdowns, which kind of leans me towards the over in this one. If those guys are going to be scoring some rushing touchdowns, I like their quarterbacks getting an opportunity to air it out a little bit too. So I'm going to be excited for this one. Obviously, as a Broncos fan, it's going to be interesting to see those two teams and how they match up against each other. But for the free pick video, guys, we're going to go with the Texans. Bonus pick, we got Nico Collins, guys. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I hope you guys did very great in all your bets, and I will try to see you as much as I can moving forward. We will be having Tuesday and Wednesday football, so I'm going to try to get on here as much as I can. Like I say, as long as I get love from you guys, I will continue to put out videos for you. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Best of luck tomorrow. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.